KOM.
The Peach player right now.
Peach player.
Yeah. But those are not any of the people we have right now. We got 2 players instead, Troia and Rakdos. Cyrus Swap. Sorry, I have to be a bit of a stream runner while also on the comms.
We gotta do both.
I'm filling right now.
We're definitely a little understaffed.
Yeah.
You know what? We got plenty of people in the building, and we got plenty of Smash Brothers left to play.
Ooh.
And right off the bat, bounce is a good way to start.
Yeah, Accelerado run up with the bounce. Very nice way of doing it. Reflect, however, will not get you around the inhale. That is a command grab, not a projectile. And this is a very rare matchup to see.
You know, with 78 characters, there's only a wow. Wow.
Oh, all right.
What a
This is
start.
going to be good. This is going to be good.
What a start.
But hold on, we got the Christmas tree out right now. Accelerado, Psych Up, I think Psych Up?
I think it was either Psych Up or Room.
Yeah, I never remember which one's which.
Yeah, I think one of them's a little more orange, the other one's a little more red, but even
Yeah.
then, like, when you have Accelerado on too, it just looks like he's glowing like a Christmas tree, like you said.
Exactly. And another bounce coming right
Bounce
up.
is going to be so important in this matchup. I know,
Really
like,
good,
DDD
yeah.
just wants to take so much space with Gordo, but you clearly, we were not having a problem.
Yeah, as long as you got these reads.
That could have been scary, but we're living to see another day.
The good thing you have with DDD, at least, is you have good pokes. Like, we're seeing the Inhale come out right now to work around the Reflector. Forward tilt is another very good poke move. Down tilt can do the same thing as well. So it's a lot of good tools to get around it. It's just a matter of using it while bounce is active.
A really strong lead already,
Speaking
and I think
of bounce.
Bounce is here?
Yep.
Oh, Bounce is here.
Get on the mic, buddy.
We're so bad.
All right. Well, that's my time.
Thank you, Weimer, for joining us on the call today.
Awesome. That's great to hear, guys.
Welcome, Bounce, to the stream.
Yo. All right. So I see Troia.
Yeah. Troy and Rakdo.
So this is
Whoa.
oh god. Ugh. Yeah.
Don't touch a shield.
Yeah.
Just don't touch a shield. He's gonna swing at you. It's been the pattern that we've seen so far.
Yeah, DDD is actually like a surprisingly weird matchup for Hero because a lot of like the boxing tools that you have with Hero don't really go really well one-to-one with DDD.
Yeah.
Because almost all of them are faster.
Yeah. He's deceptively speedy, the little guy. He has a couple of really nice poke options, and I think just like spacing with your tilts, with any of the smash attacks, with Gordo.
Yeah.
It's not easy for Hero to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is also is that Heroes really likes using spells in this matchup, and obviously DDD has Reflector, or DDD also forces you to use them so much that you eventually just run out of magic.
Oh, this is scary. If you're
There's me again.
you're DDD in this situation, one more buff and you could just lose your stock and we're back to 0-0. So anything that you've worked so hard to build up this lead, if you just lose it here, it's rough, you know? That's a lot of momentum lost in this game.
But Troia has started to come back really well. Psych Up is on the field now. A big hit will send DDD into the blast zone, just like that forward right there, going straight over that back air. Troia has brought this back.
It was
very,
three stocks
solidly, yeah.
to 1, and now all but to confirm. And with these buffs online, you're starting to see the adaptation come in so quickly. Like spacing's gotten better, the ability to box has gotten a little bit better. He's not touching the shield in bad spaces anymore, which is what we need to see out of the Hero. But you know.
And the thing you also seen a lot of is just these aerials in positions where DDD has to swing back at you in places that DDD can't reach. But another buff on the field. Accelerator is going to make you fly a little bit faster, so you are going to die earlier. But Troia has been doing really well at spacing, and unfortunately, the level 1 zap is not enough to get DDD off of you. And that back air is landing directly in your face.
Yeah, and honestly, Rakdos thanking his lucky stars that he didn't chuck that one away. Because if you're up 3 stocks to 1, you lose that game, your mental honestly just shoots into the dirt. But you know, held strong, able to mentally reset. It'll say, all right, momentum stops. Let's chill out for a second. You can have your counter pick, and we'll go right back into game 2.
And what you really need to do as DDD is kind of force out the uncomfortable situation that Hero really hates being in, is that those really close range suffocating positions. Because while Hero does have a lot of good damage output and a lot of good moves, in certain situations they're really detrimental to your positioning as a character, and especially in that lightning arena. Because getting off of ledge with Hero, really difficult just in general, but you could just get, your shield could just get an instantly command grab like that.
Game 2 now, we're looking for Troia to reset completely and not lose 2 stocks early on by touching DDD shield at 70%. That'll be a huge difference maker, I think, if he's going to do anything about winning this game.
Yeah, a lot of buffs in here already. Oomph and
Oh my god!
Stop! though. Oh my god, he's going for another one.
Don't do it, please.
Oy, oy, oy. At this point, Oomph is probably gone now, but Psych Up is still on until a physical move is hit, including those zap moves. So Troya's got a lot of Troya's got a big move to work with.
Oh my god.
But just does not hold on to the F smash long enough for that to be a pure shield break. And another back air is
Imagine
just keeping Troya off in my terms.
That's the
My
wrong
terms.
one. It's the wrong one. It wasn't Zoom. But you know what?
I mean,
Hey,
your terms.
you went out on your own terms.
True. Accelerate again, bounce again. Troya's done really well at getting a lot of the buffs, but in disadvantage, Troya's just getting a little panicky, throwing out a lot of these air dodges, and then Dedede, as the heavy, obviously, loves getting those big reads and blowing you up at like 64.
Yeah, I've been so impressed with how Rakdos has covered a lot of defensive options, and it seems like every single time Troy has been in one of these disadvantage states, we've seen the right read come out of Rakdos, and that's what you need to see in situations like this, especially when you've started to gain a lead, you started to build a bit of momentum.
Yeah, connect to the phrase, and unfortunately, Troya didn't think he was going to get it. That would have been it. But catches the spot dodge with that long back air.
Yeah, it was huge. Oh my god, stop charging them, you're making me anxious.
Yeah, Troya doing well to not just run in and try to punish it like a lot of people do, because that thing actually is deceptively like lagless.
Yeah.
Nice catch with that whoosh. Back to center stage again. Both heals have been gone from the stock, so there's no more of that on the field for Troya, but Oomph back on stage again.
This is a much more even game than we saw in game 1, but I almost still feel like Rakdos is in a little bit of control despite the percent deficit. Every single time with these 70 and 80% marks has been when he's able to get these stocks and get these reads, and one of those smash attacks is going to destroy Troy's start.
And just a couple of landing nairs is really, really dangerous because every single one of those hitboxes is a risk of getting hit. Still missing out again.
Up. Beautiful.
Still has enough MP to get back. Maybe one more if it's going to be off of the side, but the up tilt again. Rakdos is closing in on this very, very quickly.
He's cooking.
But Kaboom is going to... Oh my goodness, Dedede, the big penguin, is not going to die to it quite yet.
It's good.
But that's going to be... Yep, there's the confirm.
That's well set up. I love to see it. It's a perfect ledge trap. You set it up with the neutral B, and then you go in. You're so fast, there's almost nothing you can do on reaction for Dedede there. It's really nicely done, and we need to see more of that from Troy if he wants to bring this to a game 3.
Yeah, you see Hero charging
Oh
up.
my god.
Oh boy. Not quite yet, but if you see Hero at this position charging up a Frizz and throwing it one time, don't neutral get up. Oh no! Still alive still, but that's 123 right now. Oomph is still active on Troya.
Yeah, one Psych Up, one Oomph will secure this game.
Bounces back out, so no more Gordos. Just straight scrapping now.
Oh, Psych Up now. Up tilt, forward air, back air, so many moves here. We'll just destroy Rakdos' stock and put us to a game 3, but hey.
Catch on that.
There
it is. Yep, final.
Yeah, Psych Up, forward air. At that percentage, you're not living.
So many times you kind of look at Psych Up and you always wonder, wow, you always think, wow, there's a lot of percentages. You think that something like that would have taken the stock, but good DI is really bad for Hero.
Yeah, honestly, Rakdos lived a lot of stocks that I thought he should have just died on. So well done to him to keep it close. And now game 3. It's not all best of 5, right? It's all best of 3 until.
I believe it's best of 3 until.
Best of 3. Good.
IIRC.
IIRC. TSPMO.
I love saying acronyms out loud because everyone just looks at me like I'm insane.
Shout out to Just Blue and E-Dog on the dubs because TS did PMO. I can't lie. ICL.
Double Wii Fit trainer.
Dude, shout out to Double Wii Fit trainer. The one tournament bracket win I've ever had was playing Double Wii Fit in North Carolina.
W.
Shout out to my goat Kagura.
W. But back into this game 3, same character selections. It's Dragon Quest VIII Hero.
I think we're down to small battlefield, so lack of top platform might be interesting to see how they play around. I believe game 1 was on small battlefield as well, so.
Instantly, all three big buffs on top of Troya already.
Yeah, I feel like seeing that within 10 seconds of the game start screen is just like, oh man, here we go again, I guess. Yeah. But the sooner they come on, the sooner they run out as well. So now it's going to take a little bit longer.
It almost seemed like an intentional B reverse there instead of what it has been so far, where it's been a little bit unintentional trying to get a B reverse in. but be reversing the other direction. Because if you be reversed with
Oh
that,
my God.
oh no. Oh, the hose mad was so close to connecting, and with that psych up, that could have been the stock.
No, Psych Up got burned on the down air, so I don't think it
Oh,
would have
Oomph
been
was still
enough.
active, though.
Oomph was still active, so it would have been close. I think you might have been right, but hey, this is a complete turnaround from Troia.
Yeah, this isn't the percent yet where the up throw starts killing heavies quite yet, but if he gets second one, Troia might be in some business with that grab. Another a frizzle a little bit across the stage there, and then the grab with just taking the Draconic Sword, the Dracovian King Sword right in the face.
Yeah, great punish. It was a very unsafe move, or an unsafe grab from Rakdos, and you can't be throwing out options like that, especially not at this percent.
Oh my God! The jet hammer!
That was gross. That was gross. I love that.
We're killing this guy with
Hey,
hammers.
You're dying. You're dying. Like, that's all Rakdos had to say about it. And I can respect it.
Oh no!
I
Whoa,
do
whoa.
not respect that as much. I can't lie.
Yeah, Rakdos just unfortunately just plummeting to his demise.
It feels like ever since that first stock that Troia took in game number 1, from the 3-1 deficit, he's been learning every single second, every single interaction, and it's come in a culmination, and it started to get to Rakdos a little bit. And that's the kind of mentality you have to have as a player. If you want to go deep in these tournament brackets, you have to be able to learn on the fly, understand what your opponent's habits are, and Troia is really showing his experience
Go
in this.
high. Let's back into it. But also, yeah, Troia's also been adapting super, super well, only throwing projectiles underneath Gordos, and then using those projectiles to condition the neutral B from King Dedede just to hit it with a Zapple and Zap family of spells, which, as many people know, are not projectiles. Big back air does take that stock there, 139. It's doable because it's a big ol' heavy, but there is a lot of room to go. The thwack!
That didn't kill?
Oh my goodness! It's a percent still, even if it is high percentages. But there we
With
go.
Oomph on, that should definitely be enough. Troia moving on in the winner's side of bracket is Rakdos. Put up a good fight. Almost had something close towards the end.